And good day there again, lads there. Well, as has been explained, we now have a third round in BBPN's season number 6 there. How it broke down is basically this here. The two divisions, Corn and Corvid division, basically there, they sorted out that the top 4 go on to a final grand division. And then from that division there, we're going to sort out who goes to the playoffs. Then the remaining 2, because there was only the 6 in there for each division there, because in the second round they only had 6 in each division there. The last 2, they get demoted down to Hooligan division. Meanwhile, Hooligan division, of course, the top 2 Hooligan division get to stay there again. Everyone else is flushed out. They're gone, but now they require a couple of more, cheeky little buggers there. So Hooligan Division now is going to look completely different here for the third round. And here is a change. Hooligan Division this year, normally only the winner goes on the playoffs. This season only, the top 2 Hooligan go on to the finals. That's right, top 2. It's going to be an interesting playoffs there. So let's take it away, and let's actually review our favorite division, the Hooligan Division. All right? Yeah, okay, enough of that there. So, to be honest there, we actually have technically what's known as a filler team. So ignore this team. All right, this team down here, ignore them. Temporarily they're filler because they had to shuffle out and figure out who actually did get into the Hooligan Division. It literally came down the last day, and the last game played here. So we're going to take this one at a time here. Are you ready, lads? We're going to have a bit of fun with this. Alright, this is a hard one to explain. Yep, the Chaos Warriors ended up in the Hooligan Division. Now, you can see here, 1470 TV here. And let's take a quick little review here of the Chaos Warrior Doozy. I think Luke Quad 4 is so surprised he's in this division. A quick little glance at the team, then you can see he's got 13 players. But, you're noticing there's something missing a lot here. It's called skills. A lot of skills are missing on this team. And the reason is he has had a very unfortunate season with lots and lots of deaths and critical injuries. We had to talk about this team before they're in the division. So here they are, the Chaos Warriors. He's got 2 of them now. We've got the Block Monty Blow. Fine, he's got his 2 killing pieces. But then he's got the other 2 he's had to fully replace and start over again. So that's been a bit of a problem. That's why he's in the Hooligan Division, lads. That's why he's here. However, maybe he's in the right spot. And then take a look at the rest of the Beastmen there. He's got the tackle. He's got a mighty blow. He's actually got a wrestle. He's got the one sure quarterback in there. 3 rerolls. 6 fan factor. It could do something. As you can see here, he's actually got the stadium upgraded to level 2 there. So he has a plan. He just has to survive, make enough money, not lose anything quickly, and he can actually do it. It's not a bad team. Basically, they're going to have to just brush it off and go on to win. All right, next squad.
Let's pretend! Let's pretend! Let's pretend we score the goal!
Yes, I know. I'm very mocking about this team. I really am. It just... one moment the team could be brilliant, and the next minute, fucking awful. God, how does anyone play this team here? Camry team. Survivors from the original round of the Hooligan Division here. Fap the dice array. 1540 team value there. Let's take a look here, because let's give you the lowdown here. What is the biggest problem this team's at? Term Guardians. They keep bloody dying. I'm dead serious. This is why the end of all this, there's only the 2 Tomb Guardians that have actually got any skills. And this one was a replacement early. So this is round 2. All the other ones have taken a replacement. Except this one. He had 1 good game, and then he's been the Legion. Of course, notice what he's named there. Yeah. The Forsaken one. Yeah. And that's why he survived. But let's review the rest of the Khemri team here. They've got the one really exceptional blitz right here, of course, with tackle, movement increase. That's huge on a Khemri team. And, of course, the mighty blow. So you know what he does? Chases everyone down. The other one, well, he's got a mighty blow. He's survived. That about it sums it up. The 2 throw rods, as you see here, both have block. And at least one of them has actually got a kickoff return there. So can actually get to where the ball is. That gives surprisingly a bit of extra mobility. And then, of course, this is where the team suddenly starts doing interesting things. They've got the one skeleton that's actually got 2 skills. Yeah, you see that, right? Block and Dauntless. What else do you give a second skill for a skeleton there? No, I'm serious. That would be my question. On a normal roll, what else do you buy them? You might as well just buy them Dauntless. Because what else are they going to do? The skeletons you don't expect. This is the other part, though, that makes perfect sense. Yep, you can see it there. Yep. Ironically, who they're named after, of course, because, yeah, the Fally McFowl was going to be so proud of them there. This is what it is interesting. 3 rerolls, 8 fan factor. Maybe that will help there, but of course, no change to the stadium there. The fapping grounds are what they've got there. For 14 players, a huge amount of money in the kitty there. Like I said, it is a team that sometimes does great jobs, and other times, nothing. All right, let's go look at the next squad then, shall we? Yeah, it's this crew, all right. Another one that came out of the Hooligan division there. Top of the Hooligan. Every day I'm shambling there. Had a hell of a run going through the Hooligan division there. 1,500 TV in there. It's built very tough, this team there. Let's take a quick little review of it here. As you can see here, fantastically designed mummies in the order. Both have popped the doubles, so mummies with block, 100% approved. That is devastating. They could carry this team far. The whites have been a bit of a problem. According to the coach, the whites had a bit of a stumble along the way, so he's back to trying to rebuild them again. But, as it is, he's got one with Monty Blow, the other one with nothing, but that's fine. Get him a TD, see what happens. Now the Ghoul squad. Oh, Lord, there's so many bad things you can say about his Ghouls friends here. He went in with the 3-4 very early and constantly, all season, keeps having to replace them. And you can see this one he doesn't even want to get rid of here. Strength 2, but look at it. Movement increase, blodger, sure hands, but strength 2. He doesn't want to get rid of it. You don't doubt it, actually. Many people go, eh. And then here's the rest of his squad there. We can see this one's out and missed next game there. That's fine. Hopefully nothing major. Yeah, it's just a broken jaw. Don't worry, that grows back, right? And he's got the brand new one again. Endlessly again there. And another one. Again, this is a replacement, and this one's so far doing good. His real key is he's got to keep these alive. And that's been a tough road for him there. That's how he ended up in the Hooligan division in the first place. But he's showing his mental. And then here we are. Yeah, of course it's named Baldric. Of course it is. Yep. Now, here's the thing. He's got the second skill. I know. You don't want a dirty player getting more skills. He's got the one. If he gets a second skill, you pray for doubles. Everyone will tell you that. You pray for doubles. Instead, nope, didn't. All right, might as well give him block, give him survivability. This one's pretty funny there. Multiple niggles, and yet he keeps coming back because he's got a block. It's his most long-standing skeleton he's got. And then, of course, he's got the rest of the crew. 4 rerolls, though. Pretty high on the rerolls. 6 fan factor there. Nothing impressive there in the stadium there. The team can do wonderful things, and everyone does expect it to do interesting things there. It's going to do well. All right. Next crew. Oh boy, what can be said about this squad? God, Stone, you got a lot of respect for us. Kislev is so difficult a team to run. Like you're in Hooligan division, you got over here. But bloody hell, what a run you've been having here. 1420 TV, and let's take a look at the team because it's a story of tragedy and violence. Lots and lots of violence. If he hasn't taken up drinking, well, you should. Yet you can already see the red. Yeah, there's a bit of red in his ledger. That's one way of putting it. The bear is what he really needs to come through here. It's got the block and the stand firm. So the bear's not the problem. It just needs to come through a lot more here. And then you start taking a look at how he started, trying to make and build the squad. And he's definitely trying it the hard way here. The lineman with wrestle AG4, there you go, there's the cage diver, absolutely. And then, of course, he's got the blitzer here, the other potential one, but as you start to notice, there's a bit of a problem here. Extreme lack of actual depth here. In fact, he's only got the 2 blitzers here. He had more, it's a past tense, as you can see, he's starting again, and this is basically, you can tell I've been in the babushka vodka earlier today. AG2, this is the biggest problem with this one. He's been crippled, he can't get rid of him. He's the only skilled one he's got left. And you can see this is constantly the repeating problem his team's got. Like strength 4, AG2. Yeah, exactly, yeah. AG2, AG2, he can't fire them, though, because he needs bodies. And it's been a constant stream of players dying, especially key players. This is what, take a look here. Notice, he's got 1 catcher. He's a phenomenal catcher. He's a blodger. He's got sidestep. And, of course, he has the everything else he needs. But you'd ask the question, where's the rest of them? I'll tell you where they are. 6 feet deep, Apparently, Comrade Stalin has said they have to dig deeper. Absolutely dig deeper. Yeah, pretty much. But they're here. They're in Hooligan, and we salute you for trying them. You have got a tough team. All right, next squad. No one likes us. We don't care. We're the goblins, mighty goblins. We're the goblins in this den. Well, sorry, lad. You usually get the Millwall. When you're playing goblins, you might as well just channel Millwall. It's the only way you're going to get through this. Yep, he's in the Hooligan division there. That was a rough running ad, and you've seen some of the cast there. He's played the team brilliantly. This is an observation from an old diehard Goblin coach myself. He's played the team absolutely brilliantly, but it's the biggest problem with Goblins. When the dice turn, oh, do they ever turn? And any Goblin coach tell you, all you want is average. That's all you want. Maybe the odd bit of luck occasionally, but really all you want is average. So when the dice turn, 11-10 is the TV. Let's review the survivors of the team who have made it this far here. All right. This is an interesting review of this squad here, because we've seen the squad do great things, and we've seen nothing but a cunt. Being blunt, lad, you can see here, movement decrease on the Pilgrim, which pisses him off to no end, because unfortunately he does have a skill. That's why he hasn't fired him. He's got sure feet. So he doesn't want to fire him. He really doesn't. He'd love to replace him. He's actually probably considering it at this point here. The useless chainsaw, well, what can you say? The chainsaw's just not doing him any good here. Eventually, the chainsaw hopes to actually maybe get a skill point, just one, and do something. Maybe get a real skill. If he rolls the obvious one, like when a chainsaw actually gets dodged, he's actually not bad. He gets a better survivability. That's absolutely true here. Ball and Shane, the Fanatic, this is another replacement here, and yeah, he's hoping he'll start doing some wonderful things. So far, well, he's young and he's starting again. Bombardier, same explanation. Again. Starting again. The Trolls are where this coach has been absolutely phenomenal here, but we're just doing. Both of them took break tackle. Now, a lot of Goblin coaches will go instead with the guard, not in his hands, and it's done wonders. And this one here has also gotten the doubles for the block here. But you can see he got a little battered in his last game there, so he's going to miss the first one there, old fat Mike there. Also gone back to the pub near Manchester. Here's where he's a bit of a lucky bugger. Not one, but two Gorbs have become the ultimate blodgers. But you can see, yeah, one took an AV decrease. He's muttering, but he can't fire them because they're blodgers. This are the cage diving goblins. These are the ones that go in and fuck you up. That's their job. Diving tickle, as we can see, it's a great, absolutely great skill when it comes to goblins. And then, of course, new replacements. Again, this is basically what's happened to his team all bloody season. He's won games. He's played the team brilliantly. But the dice turning on him are why he's here. Only the 2 fan factor. He's got the apothecary. He's got the rerolls. And yeah, he never, because of how things turn, he never got to upgrade his stadium, which would have been the obvious thing for his team to do. I've got no suggestions. You just need the dice to fully work for you. Well, maybe it will. This is Hooligan Division. It's been known to happen. And now your final team. Oh, yeah, it's this fine crew. Yep, he doesn't know how he's done it, but he's done it. Welcome to Hooligan Division, lad. Welcome to Hooligan Division. Dragon's Watch, and yes, it's one of the Bretonian crews. Yes, fun fact, there were 3 Bretonian crews that made it through the second round. Well, sorry, you're the baldrick of the lot. Here you are, Hooligan Division. Team value, 1,500. And you gotta be wondering, well, what the fuck's he doing here? I think he's still asking that question here. Let's review the team and find out, shall we? Alright, let's see what he's got there. Well, he's got 4 solid blitzers. Well, one of them's gotten a little beat up and trash there. He's got a level up he still has to do there, and that's his quarterback there. He's got pass, he's got sure hands, he's got blodges, he's got a strength increase with tackle there, he's got a leader, so he's got an extra reroll. This is an interesting choice he's got there. Diving catch to go with catch. That's not a bad idea, especially with sidestep, and he's a blodger there. It's not a bad idea. Again, we're asking for a friend. What the fuck are you doing in Hooligan Division? Really? Meanwhile, you can see here, the blockers, he's leveled them up. Nice and consistent. Money blow, guard. It's a good design. The peons... One's got a kick. Yeah, that's one useless. That's the baldrick of the lot. And the rest of them totally useless. Doesn't care. Fan factor 6. Got an apothecary. Oh, is this part of your problem then? Only 2 rerolls. Because he's got a coach assistant cheerleader. And he's got the leader. So he hasn't upgraded the stadium there. So in the end, it's not a bad team. It really isn't. So again, the question has to be asked. Like, really? How'd you get here? Well, welcome to Hooligan Division. All right, let's sum it all up then, shall we? Well, there you have it all summed up. That is the final 6 teams that made it into the Hooligan Division. As mentioned before, 2 passed on from the first round of the Hooligans, and now they've got 4 new additions battling it out. And remember, Season 6, the difference is 2 teams get to graduate out of the Hooligan Division into the playoffs this year. Makes it a bit exciting there. So thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Nuffle, bless your dice.